Okay, fifth graders, this is chapter 3, section 6, I think it is. And I had to redo the video because apparently a song came through. Had some music in the background last time and it wouldn't allow me to publish the video. So, anyways, so we're looking at multiplying with zeros. And I think it's probably best. I mean, they show steps 1, 2, and 3 here in this particular question. But if I think, demonstrate a few of the problems, I think you'll do fine. Yeah, and you can follow steps 1, 2, and 3 on your own. I don't think I'm going to really go over that, though. But to convince me, though, it does say, suppose the train fills with an average of 102 seats for each tour. What's a reasonable estimate? So it's going to be 28 times 102. So they're asking about estimating. And so I pretty much answered that question. I would have done 30 times 100, which would be 3,000. Let's go to the guided practice here. And again, you've seen some notes here that I've left on from my previous recording. Number 1 there, it says in an auditorium there's 104 rows with 24 seats. How many seats are available? Well, let's do that. So it's 104 times 24. And I'm using the standard method. So 4 times 4 is 16. Put down the 6, carry the 1. 4 times 0 is 0, but then plus 1. Because of that 1, we carry it over. And so that would be 1. And then 4 times 1 is 4. Now we're dropping down a row, so we're going to add a little placeholder 0. Because remember, you always have to move in 1 for each row that you do. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 0 is 0, and 2 times 1 is 2. And now we just simply add them up. We have 6, we have 9, we have 4, and 2. So 2,496. That would be the answer to number 1. 2,496 seats. And I forget myself, but don't forget when they're talking about something in particular to label them. Number 2, I'd already written, again, in the previous video to check for accuracy. Number 6, you can see that I've done that there. I think I did that for a student earlier, and the answer is 9,060. And then down at the bottom of the page here, you can see 7 through 18. I did 18 for somebody also, but let's do, let's do number 13 here. I'm looking at 13. 108 times 58. Okay. So 8 times 8 is 64. Put down the 4, carry the 6. 8 times 0 is 0, but plus 6 would be 6. 8 times 1 is 8. Don't forget, placeholder 0. Every time you move down a row, you add a placeholder. So now we're starting, right here. All right? So 5 times 8, well, what is that? That's 40. Okay? Put down the 0, carry the 4. 5 times 0 is 0, plus 4 is 4. And then 5 times 1 is 5. Now just add them up. 4, 6. 4 and 8 is 12. Put down the 2, carry the 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. So 6,264. 6,264. All right. Let's go to the next page. Problem solving. Down below you can see I already had some notes again from the previous recording, but let's look at a couple of these here. Number 27, there's 27 students in Mr. Mello's class. Find the total number of pages the students read by the end of November. So here you are. You're going to add up September, October, and November. You're going to add those up. And whatever that number is, we don't know yet. You'll have to add those up on your own. You're going to multiply that by 27. All right? So it's going to be 27 times, and I'm going to put a question mark, equals. That'll tell you how many pages they read by the end of November. And the number 20 says each student reads 41 pages in December. Now notice they don't have December. They don't have December listed. Okay? But they do tell you that it's 41 pages. So I'm just going to put a 41 over here. How many total pages did the students read by the end of December? So whatever the answer is here, okay, you're going to add that to the number of pages in December that they read. All right, and so that's what? That's going to be 27 times 41. 27 times 41. All right, that would end up going right here. All right. Okay, 22, Meredith says that 15.17 is greater than 15.8. Do you agree? Well, no. No, not at all. Explain the reasoning. Well, remember how we lined up? If we wanted to compare decimals, see which number was larger, let's put down 15.17. Let's put down 8.8. I can put an 80. All right. So now we're just going to compare them. Ones are the same, fives are the same. So there's a difference right there. Which is larger? The 8. 15.8. All right. The 8 that's in the tenths place. And it's larger. Explain the reasoning. The 8 is in the tenths place and is larger than 1. There we go. All right, 22. Trudy wants to multiply 66 by 606. She says that all she has to do is find 6 times 606 and then double that. Explain why Trudy's method will not give her the correct answer yet. Trudy, she's obviously not one of my students because that's not too smart what she's thinking there. That 6 times 606, if she just doubled that, it'd be the same as 66. Well, if she did 33 times 606 and then doubled that, that would work because 33 is half of 66. But 6 is not half of 66. Not even close. 33 is half of 66. So if she said she was going to do 33 times 606 and then double that, that would work. All right. So what would she have to do? Okay, so I'll let you phrase that in your own way. Show how to find the correct product, then you're just going to multiply 606 times 66. And you guys can do that on your own. 23 there. Let's see here. 23, Maria needs a trombone, $12 a month. Renting the trombone costs $34. Okay. And she can buy the trombone for $4.95. Should she buy or rent? Should she buy or rent? Well, first off, you're going to do 12 times 34 equals. Okay, and then you're going to compare that to 495. See which is cheaper. Is it cheaper to rent it for 12 months or just to outright buy it for 495? You're going to compare those two numbers. All right, you can compare whatever you got here with that one and see which is cheaper. And then 24, it points out that another music store rents the trombones for $30 a month. $30 a month. Well, that's cheaper because she's paying $34 a month here. But there's a caveat. In other words, there's kind of something else you got to factor in. She has a yearly fee of, and I circled it there, $48 you'd have to add in. So you're going to do 12 times $30 a month, and you're going to get something. But then don't forget to add in that $48 plus $48. And then you'll see which is cheaper. Should she change her rental plan or not? In other words, which is cheaper? This one or this one? Okay, that's it. And I'll upload this here since the first one didn't work. And I have no music playing, so they won't do that to me again, hopefully.